So this video is for pretty much anyone, but I put gang stalking in the title because this happens a lot in gang stalking. But I want to talk about the trap of being gaslighted, right? Gaslighting is when someone tries to get you to question your own sanity, to try to make you like to basically try to, you know, make you question your own reality. Like, oh wow, and was I wrong, or did this really happen to me? Like maybe like was I tripping, or like is it my fault really, or did I really do this? Like for example, I have somebody that I was dealing with for a while, and one thing that he used to try to do to me in the past was he would say something, and then I'd be like, okay, well, you said this, and then he'll be like, I didn't say that. Those words never came out of my mouth. And I'm like thinking like, I swear you said that. And then like later on, like as time would go by, I'd be like, you said something. And then he'd be like, I never said that. And this was a long time ago. But it's like when someone's trying to get you to question your own sanity, like, am I crazy? Like, did that not happen? You know what I'm saying? That is gaslighting. When you know, like, you know that really did happen. This is what was said. This is how something went down. You know what I'm saying? But people try to twist it to try to make it seem like it didn't happen the way that it really did, or they're trying to twist it to try to get you to like think that the way you thought it happened didn't happen, right? So basically, this is what gang stalkers do, like especially those who you've once had close relations with, ex-partners, or even sometimes ex relatives. You know what I'm saying? If you know that you're being targeted by your family, or if you know you're being targeted by an ex-friend, or if you're being targeted by an ex-lover, sometimes what they'll try to do is try to manipulate the story by gaslighting you. Like, you'll cut them off because they did something really, really toxic in your life, or you realize that you were being gang stalked or targeted by them, and so you decided to remove yourself or separate yourself, right? So what they will do is your handler will have the ex-friend or the ex-partner or ex-lover or whatever make up stories and slander you by saying, oh, I decided to cut this person off, or I decided to do this because that person was toxic in my life, when in all actuality you ended up cutting them off because they were gang stalking you and you knew it. Or you cut them off because they were being toxic in your life. Or you cut them off because you knew that spiritually you couldn't have that energy around you. You know what I'm saying? And so they will try to kind of twist the story to try to make it seem like you were never welcome, or you were never. And the reason why they gaslight you is because they want you to engage. You know what I'm saying? They want you to engage with them. Excuse me. Where did I put my thing? I'm sorry, I'm looking for my lotion. My hands are dry. They're looking for you to engage with them. They want you to hop out of your body and be like, no, that's not what happened. I cut you off. No, you did this to me. You did that. That's exactly the reaction that they're looking for. So that's the reason for the gaslighting. They want to have something to do with you. Here's the thing. When you're being gang stalked by somebody, right? You're being targeted by somebody. They gain an incentive. Like, we all know this though. Those who are being targeted, they gain an incentive off of having something to do with you, right? Like they need to have some sort of connection to you, some sort of tie. They need to have some sort of communication with you. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I still have like somebody's clothes that's in my garage that I'm a relation to, and I'm trying to make sure that I cut off complete ties, you know what I'm saying, in any way, shape, or form, so that, you know, this person can't have anything to do with me. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, that's kind of becoming a nightmare. I don't even want to dive too deep into that. But long story short, some people will do things to try to continue to have that tie with that connection to you. You know what I'm saying? Because if they know if they lose that connection to you, they're going to lose that incentive. They're going to lose those free trips. They're going to lose those gift cards. They're going to lose like all the incentives that they were gaining from being connected to you. They're going to lose all the, the incentives that the handler was giving them for just like having some sort of information on you. You know what I'm saying? Because like they're no longer used to that handler. So it's like we're not going to pay you for nothing. You can't give us anything about your sister or your daughter or your brother. Like, you can't give us anything. What are we paying you for? So if they know that they've been completely cut off, completely excommunicated from your life, they have to try to do things to like grab your attention. They'll like call you out on social media, use your name in posts, you know what I'm saying, trying to get you to respond or retaliate to them. You know what I'm saying? They'll gaslight you publicly, try to tell everybody, oh, this is the reason why I tried to do this, is I cut this person off, knowing full well that they got cut off by you. You know what I'm saying? The goal is to try to reel you in. The goal is to try to get you to like respond, because the moment that you respond to their gaslighting or them trying to call you out or anything like that, what you're doing is you're giving them access to you. You're allowing them to have that connection to you. You're giving them power or some sort of like, connection. Like you guys are now bound, like you guys are bound. You know what I'm saying? Because you've allowed this person to get a response out of you. Now, like, for example, I didn't even know like my neighbor's name. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you guys where I made the mistake, okay? My neighbors were doing like little petty stuff to me to kind of try to like make me mad or whatever. And now since I've retaliated or responded to them and what they were doing to me, I've allowed them to have some sort of connection to me. Now they're able to go to someone and say, oh, I know this person for this reason, and this happened between me and this person, because I responded. I allowed them. I've allowed a connection. Now it can be a positive connection. You know how like, positive connections, or like a negative one. A lot of people, they know that they don't ever have an opportunity to come into your life in a positive way because they've probably blew it. They were probably once positively connected to you, but they blew it. And so the only way that they can have access to you now is through beef, through fighting, through drama, right? And the best way I'm learning, especially like with that last situation that I had, the best way to cut the cord completely is just by not feeding them anything, any of your energy. Completely, just like don't even, like nothing. Like people, I've been called out on social media, I think twice last week, and what I did was not respond to any of it. Because if I respond to it and I start going back and forth with that person, then I'm allowing them to have that connection to me. Now we're connected. Now they can go around and say, oh, or go back to my handler and say, I did this to her and she responded, and now her and I are going at it. And now they're getting this money from the handler. Now they're getting the incentives. They're getting the rewards. You know what I'm saying? For just having something to do with you or me, right? So long story short is, when someone's gaslighting you or they're trying to like call you out or doing anything like that, your best bet is to just not even say anything back. Because the moment and this is a mistake that I just learned from, okay, I'm not perfect, but the reason why I'm telling you guys is because I just made this mistake and I just learned from it, and I'm sharing it with you guys so that you don't make the same mistake that I made. don't give these people any type of access to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even just like a little bit of access to you. They don't need that. Not even through a beef. You know what I'm saying? There's like these two celebrities. I'm not going to say their names, but there's these two celebrities. One of them keeps talking trash about the other one, and the other one continues to ignore her. It's just like one of the girls just like talking to like a wall. Talk. And the other one's just like, Like, not even giving her the time of day, because she doesn't want that spiritual connection. She doesn't want, to be even associated with that person. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with gang stalking, the moment that, the handler sends your ex-friend or your ex-relative or your ex-partner to try to say something to you that's gonna, trigger you, right? They're looking for a response. And once you give them that response, that ex-lover, that ex-relative, or that ex-friend, they start to receive incentives just for tapping into your energy, just for stirring up your energy. They pretty much won. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, when you find yourself being gaslighted by these people, don't respond. Don't even retaliate. Just let them have it. That's honestly, I had to learn that the hard way, but just let them have it, because they want something to do with you so that they can gain that incentive. The Bible says they want to cut their cords from us. Like, we have to cut our cords from them. Okay? Anyways, I have a message from the word that the Most High gave me earlier when I woke up seeking his face this morning. So I'm going to drop that message off next. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Y'all will in peace.